says Carl.
What in the world is that? I mean, they've never seen anything like it. Hey, it's Jason with Denwerks. We've got a 1990 Nissan 300ZX. Super cool, only 43,000 original miles. Just a neat car. Actually, when I worked at, when I was a kid, I worked at a Ford and Nissan dealership. I graduated in 88. I was there till 89, and they actually came in with these right when I was working there. I was kind of a lot kid, and I got to drive in one. And it was so cool. I'd park them and stuff, and I thought, what a cool design. And I like the shape. I like the look of it. They're just a beautiful car, and I've always liked them. I mean, I can't believe it's 31 years old now. So this is really cool. I've got Mrs. Denwerks.
Hello.
Who goes by Mrs. Who?
Mrs. D.
Mrs. D. You'll see her on Bring a Trailer a lot. She has her own auctions. You just type in Mrs. Denwerks and you'll find her, and she's got some cool stuff. But we've been doing these cars for years, and it's just been really fun. We've probably had over 1,400 cars and sold 266 on Bring a Trailer on Denwerks, and she has sold 5 so far under Mrs. Denwerks. So really cool. So I'm proud of her and proud of us.
This one takes us back to our youth.
That is true.
For sure. Like you said, you were a lot kid.
Right.
Back in the day, and this was like our teen years right here.
Right. Yeah, and back to your youth is back in the 70s, but
yeah,
know,
right.
You know, you like big 80 LTD. Just kidding. Maybe, I don't know.
No.
So anyways, here it is. We're gonna do a little walk around. You can shut it off if you want, and so we can hear a little bit better. We can hear the wind. Hopefully it's not coming through the camera too much, but really cool car. And I just, like I said, I've always been a fan, and these are just aged really well and just good looking. It's got T-tops. It is an automatic. It is non-turbo. It's just a nice, clean old car, and I'm impressed. If you actually want to follow Mrs. Denwerks and I, you can go to our website, Denwerks right there, DENWERKS. You can go to our Instagram page, which whenever we get something new, especially if we're going to put it on Bring a Trailer, we're going to put it on Instagram first, and you can see it there, and you can see our other journeys that we're doing. And we do have a little podcast that's really fun, and we talk about marriage and cars and marriage and business. We have our English Bulldog Stanley. Where is he at?
Back at the shop sleeping.
Yeah, he's back at the shop sleeping. He's like, I'm not riding a no 2-seater unless he's driving. So anyways, he got left at home. So we're gonna walk around here and take a quick peek at it. We'll do the interior, engine, and everything, so you can see everything. And I know it's got fog lights. I can't remember how they turn on. So let's go ahead and why don't you start it up real fast, and we'll show our lights. Oh, they're there. The fog lights are on. You got bright lights. Well, there we go. We got bright lights there. Now we got blinkers. Oh, yep, there we go. We got left and we got right, and we'll do the back when we come around. And anyways, the paint is original. There's not any paint work per se, any like respray or anything like that, but it does have quite a few little rock chips and different things on it. Especially these cars that have like sloped nose, they get a lot of rock chips and stuff. So when you start looking close, you'll see little tiny things. The paint's good, but there's little tiny little rock chips, if you can see on the nose. A couple little bigger ones, a couple small dings in the car. It's not perfect, but it's a really nice survivor that you can really enjoy. And it is no reserve, so the price is right. So, and I did like that show. I've been watching some stuff on Instagram lately where people would win a car, and it's pretty funny to see stuff back in the 80s and 70s and 80s what people are winning. Tires are Bridgestone Potenzas, and the size is I had it memorized. Where did it go? Where did it go? There, 225 50 16s up front, and the date code on these, actually, there's a 3-digit code right there, 970, which is 2000. After 2000, it went to a 4-digit code. So these are from 2000. So obviously the tires are old. They look really good, but if you're going to probably seriously drive it around a lot, you might want to switch the tires out. Wheels look good. I don't see any curb rash here at all. Absolutely no rust on this. This right here is a ding that's on it. That's the biggest ding. Maybe a paintless dent guy can do that. There's a really little mark right there, a little scratch that's been touched up. This is a larger one, like I was talking about. Light little ding right there. But the rest looks really good. You know, if you look down the side, you know, I won't point out every little tiny thing because it's hard to do on an old car. Channels up here look really good. T-tops are in the back. You know, we'll take a look. I think the tire size is the same all the way around, 225 50 16. All the tires match, 4-wheel disc brakes. We'll look at the wheel real fast. No curb rash on this side. A little mark here, but it's not into the aluminum, but you'll see a little mark right there on the tire. All the lights work. Let's go ahead and show the back lights real quick. You got your brake lights and just regular lights, and then we got blinkers left, and we got our right and reverse, and there we go. So the reverse works. So I'm gonna actually take a photo of that right now. Might as well. There we go. We can show those on the auction that the reverse lights are working. So back here around the bumper cover, it all looks good. No one's backed into anything. There's not any spider webbing. It actually looks really good. Spoiler looks good. No separation in here. Very clean. We'll take a look at this side of the car real fast. My favorite view of these cars is really from the rear. I love the way these look from the rear. They're just a good looking car in general. So if you take a look at the photos, I've just always liked that. And I think probably when I worked at the car dealership back then, that's probably the first time I ever saw one. You'll see right here, and it's on both sides too, light indentions right there. And I think that's from the framing inside the door, because it's exactly the same right here. It's not damaged. I think it's just from the framing from the door after age. Take a look at this wheel. No curb rash. Little scratch right there. Again, this is 31 years old. So it's really impressive looking, really. You know, it's just a cool car. We're taking a look at, there's a little scratch right here that's been touched up. And nothing that I can see on the door that I remember. Everything looks good on the door, but overall, really nice car and just super cool. So we're going to show you the interior and underneath the hood. We'll do some drive-bys, and I think someone will enjoy this. So it's, again, no reserve, and thanks for looking.
Thank you.
Hey, we're going to take a look at the interior real fast. Really nice in here. Very original 43,000 mile car, and it shows, obviously. And you can see the seats are in great shape. You can see this little mark here on the seat where it's kind of ripped a little bit from getting in and out, but the rest of the seat looks really nice. The guy must have, I mean, it's a common area, but he must have had like a belt or something like that, and it just rubbed it every time he sat in it. You can see the dash pad looks really nice. You can see the dome light works. You can see these little little map lights work up there. I'll take the T-tops off in a second so you can see them. You can see the jams are in really nice condition, not hit or anything like that. Door panels again look excellent. And on their driving video, I'll show you the windows rolling up and down. You can see here, looks good. The rubber all looks good. This is a little sharp on the edge, which rubbed through the paint right here. So you can see original VIN and everything too. One thing that I've heard, and hopefully you can hear this. You hear that? It sounds like a little fan on. Everything's off over here on the thing, but I can hear a little fan. It doesn't speed up when you're driving or anything like that. It's just a little, it's kind of like a little gurgle kind of weird noise, and I hear it more when I open the door, but you can hear it sometimes when you're driving. Sometimes it goes away. So it's not mechanical, it's some kind of electrical or something. I'm not 100%. So wanted to make sure that you heard that. And this is cool. I keep on using the stupid key. If I just pulled that, I think I can open the trunk. Actually, let's try that again. Pull, does that open? Yeah, okay. You can see here, the trunk area is in good shape. Spare tire and everything's underneath there. And this is our covers for the T-tops. We'll take pictures of it underneath the carpet there so you can see all that. And then we'll just pull this little package tray cover, which is in good shape, and that just rolls right into there. But inside here, again, in great condition. You can see here also around the gutter and everything looks really good. We'll take a look on the other side, but again, not rusty. You can see it's got original struts on both sides, no rust up underneath here either. So I'll take a look at the driver's seat or passenger seat. One thing I hate, this is just a tip to you guys, and I'm just doing it right now. I got a little sun coming in here. Not a big deal, but you can see the pillar and stuff like that. But seats look in really good shape overall. This seat is really nice. You can see inside the jam as well. We're doing YouTube videos on pictures. Videos not so much, but we try not to have the sun come in here. So we're gonna use this as a do and don'ts on my own video. But in a picture, you don't want that to happen, just because you can't really see the seat really good. So, but in the video, you'll see it's a nice seat. And the headrest come up and down, and you can flip it forward back here. Looks good. And then underneath the carpet, or underneath the floor mat, sorry, is all nice. And it's kind of funny, that little noise I was talking about, you don't hear it as much over here. I can hear it a little bit in that vent, but it's mostly over on that other side. So it must be some kind of fan motor of some sort, cabin filter or motor or something. So you can see the jam. Can't remember if I showed this, but the jam is really good on this side. Door panel, gasket is really good. So we'll go ahead and show you some more stuff. Okay. Hey, I'm gonna have Mrs. D help us take the T-tops off. Really super easy. So underneath here, you can see you push this little lever up, then flip that down, and then you just lift up and you pull it right off. You just lift it right up. There you go. There you go. Just as easy as that. And then if you want to install it back, you just set it in there and you slide it underneath there like she did. And basically, you just have to do that and flip that back, and there you go.
Honestly, that's one of the easiest top removals of cars.
Very easy.
That we have done.
Yep, and you'll see here, there's a little panel in here. You can take this panel off. We won't do it right now, so that way you can see through it. And so right now it's got like a little shade in there, basically, is what I'm saying. So again, nice car, and someone's got to have a lot of fun with it because it is no reserve. Hey, we're going to take a look underneath the hood. There's a hood latch underneath, and I'm going to reach under here, and there's a little lever. You would think that'd be pretty self-explanatory, but every car is like totally different, and there's a little prop rod, and I can't tell you how many times that people have called me after they bought something, and they're like, how do you open the hood? And they can't remember. And so every car's different. I wish that could be the universal thing, but you know, cars can't decide to put the same lug pattern on a car either, so it's never going to happen. So underneath the hood, we've got a V6 3.0, really nice underneath here. Not all detailed out or anything like that, but just very, very original. You can see there's kind of this dark stuff that I'm scraping off here. That's cosmoline. So when these cars were shipped over, they would spray kind of a film on it, kind of a wax protectant, and sometimes they'll clean them off at dealerships. Sometimes they didn't, but after it sits on here a while, it kind of bakes in a little bit. But this one looks like some of it will actually come off if you spend a little bit of time, and you can definitely see that on BMWs. Sometimes the engines are kind of a yellow look, which it's really hard to get off. So anyways, we'll show you here. Original tag underneath here. One of the most important things though, when I'm looking underneath here, I'm not seeing any accident damage. You can see the screws on the side or bolts haven't had any wrenches on them. They actually look really clean. You don't see it on the sides or anything like that. And you can see the cowl looks good. Out here in the country is so nice. I don't know if you heard someone, they just yelled out, do you guys need help? Because we're out here on the road. So it's really nice where we live. And especially with classic cars, everyone wants to help. You can see the battery 719. Just really clean underneath here. So we'll go ahead and we'll take pictures and stuff of all the catalyst and AC stickers and all that stuff for you guys. So we'll go ahead and start it up. The AC does work, by the way, but engine sounds really good. Very, very smooth. And go ahead and rev it up a little bit. You know, sounds nice. It doesn't blow smoke or anything like that. And you'll see that it idles real nice and it's not shaking all over or anything like that. So hopefully that gives you kind of a look. You know, it's kind of funny too, when I was talking about the interior, that little noise through that vent area. Sometimes you'll hear it up back behind here too. So, which is obvious because you can hear it in there, but I don't hear it up here right now. So, we'll show you some more stuff here, and great little car.